Shalom, everybody, and greetings from Jerusalem. This is Joni in Jerusalem, welcoming you to another Shabbat suite. And you're going to recognize who is sitting here with me. It's my neighbor and a very precious friend. We've only known each other for, what, a couple of months?
1 year.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Well, I feel as if I've known you all my life. Such is relationships that we build in Jerusalem.
Right.
Jerusalem is a very special place.
Yeah.
And I asked Hannah if she would come back and we can get to know a little bit more about her and a little bit more of her life. And she said without hesitation, sure. So thank you, Hannah. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
So we're going to talk about your life. Remind us again where your family is from.
My family is from Hungary, Budapest. In 1956, we made Aliyah, and we lived at first in Jaffa, near Tel Aviv, and then we went to Shoresh, near Jerusalem. It's a Moshav, a little, how do you say Moshav? It's a little place. Yeah. It's a little place with, then it was 50 families only.
Wow.
Yeah.
And today?
And today it's 120, something like this.
Now, I think a lot of our friends have heard the word kibbutz.
Kibbutz.
But not everybody knows what a mashav is.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
The difference is in kibbutz you are eating together in a big place. Every family, and once the children was sleeping in, not with the parents, in a house that all the children was together, and one or two gardens was sleeping with them, and the parents without the children. Now in the kibbutz, the children is sleeping with the parents because they get to understand that it's not good to separate the children from the parents. In the Moshav, everyone has his place, his home, and we slept with my mother and father, with my brother. Everyone cooked alone, and everyone has his they place.
So it sounds to me that in the kibbutz, everything was owned by everybody.
Yes, everyone is owned together. Mm-hmm. They don't get salary.
Wow. Because
they, and every month they get some
money.
Some money, because they don't have, they don't have to buy clothes, to buy food, to buy nothing. It's all together. The kibbutz.
Well, somebody's got to make money in order to.
Yeah. Yes, they went to work, and all their salary went to the kibbutz.
Pure socialism.
Yeah. And in the Moshav, everyone went to work, and the salary is for the family. That the father worked outside and he gets the salary, or my mother worked outside, she gets the salary.
How did people join a kibbutz or join a mashabs?
They loved it. Who went to the kibbutz, they was dreaming to the kibbutz. They loved the kibbutz. They wanted to be together, and it was their dream to do it. And to the Moshav, we get to the Moshav because my father wanted to work outside, not in an office. He wanted to work with the fruits and everything. He didn't like to work in an office. So we looked after, and we found Shoresh, and they needed people to come. So we went there.
Today, are there still mashabs that people can join?
Yes, but almost all the kibbutz is going to be, I don't know how to say it, but they doing it here in Israel, that every family will get his own house and salary, not together.
Sounds like no more kibbutz, just Moshav.
Yeah.
If you could, would you go back with your family now to live on a Moshav?
Yeah, my childhood was so nice. I enjoyed so much. It was beautiful because we've got a bus that came to take us to the school, and we go together with all the children. And the school was nearby, not far away, another 20 minutes with a bus. And it was like a big family together. And we get home, and my mother didn't work. She was at home. She worked from home. She was sewing. You say sewing?
Sewing?
Sewing. And she sent what she did to the factory. So she was at home. And when we get home, my brother and I get home, we had a hot meal and everything. My father worked very hard. He worked outside in the fruit, in the, how do you say, where the trees with fruit. Orchard, in the orchard, 10 hours, 20 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, he liked it very much.
But you never saw him?
No, we saw him at evening. No, at evening he went at 6 o'clock from morning, and then he came back at 7, something like this.
In today's world, would it work?
What?
Would that kind of lifestyle work for the way people are today?
Yes, I think so. It's, you know, this is a place that very quiet, not rushing like in the city and go to this and to. It's a small place. It's a quiet place. If you want to see a city or something, you get the car and going to the city for 20 minutes from Jerusalem. Then you can go to drink coffee or to a movie. We had a movie also in the Moshav. Once a week, on Saturday, it was movie for children, and it was at night, afternoon, and at night it was movie for adults.
Well, please sign me up and let's go. I mean, I just rent my apartment, but you own your apartment. Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Come with me to visit my brother and
I don't want to visit. I want to live there.
to live there.
At my age, I can't think of anything nicer than to get out of this city. Come on.
Right. It's a very nice place.
Now, when you came of age at 18, it was time to go into the army.
To the army, yes. I was in the army, in the Air Force. It was very nice. I was in the Air Force 1 year and 3 months because I get married. So when you get married, you stop the army. So I get married, and it was very nice in the army.
Did you stay in the Moshav after you got married?
No, I've got another Moshav of my husband.
Okay.
It was near Ashkelon.
Okay. And without going through any of the details, there was a problem, and it didn't last too long. So you went back home.
I went back home to your mother and father, and I started to work in Jerusalem. I was, I think, 2 years with the mother and father, and then I rent an apartment in Jerusalem because it was easier to me for the work.
Sure.
And that's it. I worked, and after 20 years, I think, I met my second husband.
Who is a doll.
Ed Dahl, and I love him.
Yes.
Love him very much. Yes. He's a good person.
He's a good person. He did have a scare, a health scare, and all my friends, we started to pray
for him.
And I gave you some of the prayers.
Yeah, I read it.
And what happened?
And he get well.
Amazing! God heard our prayers.
He get well. It was very good. We are once 3 months we are going to check up,
Yeah.
and now another 6 months we are going to check up, and everything is okay. He's clean.
Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem.
We here in Jerusalem are
Yeah.
blessed in many ways. But one of the
Right.
ways is we don't get the rockets. But what we get is Intifada. Tell us what that means. And you lived through several Intifadas. What was
Yes.
it like?
I didn't feel afraid but to hear so many people that injuries in the Intifada, it's my heart was
Hurt.
my heart was hurt, yeah. And every time in the news, in the television, you hear this bus bombed up and this person that went to drive in a car and some Arab throw him stones and everything, and he injured in his head. It was very painful to hear it. But in all the world, people think that in Israel or in Jerusalem, people are afraid and living in their home, and they don't go out and they don't enjoy their life. It's not like you see it in the television. We live normal life. We are going outside, we are going to cinema, we are going to concert, and we are traveling and going. We are not sitting at home and afraid to go out, because this is our land, and we are going to everywhere. We don't afraid. They need to be afraid, not us.
Who is they?
The Arabs.
Why should they be afraid?
Because, no, they don't we are not doing the same things that the Arabs doing to us. We are behave with them in another way, not killing them, and not the opposite. We are helping them. If somebody injured in the road, our doctors gave him a treatment. I heard in the radio today that some Palestinian lady, she get birth, and our soldier doctor make her to take the baby outside. Today, it was today. So I don't know why they treat us like animals, or like, I don't know. They have it in her mind that they have to how do you say, to keep us away from Israel. But Israel, it's our country, and we are not going nowhere.
It's hard to know the language that we should use. I have tried to not say Arab. It's more of a religion, because not Arabs feel that way. But the religion of Islam, the Muslims,
Yeah.
they feel that way, because there are some Arab Christians.
Yes, and there are many Arabs that good.
Yes,
I have many Arabs friends,
of course.
and some of them are not good, but some of our people also not good.
Exactly right.
So
when we are not following the God of Israel, we get into politics,
yeah,
we get into problems, and that's when we have a
I
mess.
think if the Palestinian and the Israeli, the people, not the politics, the people get together and will speak together, it will become shalom between us, not the politic with us, the regular people. Because they want shalom also, and we want shalom also. They don't want to be like this and to live like this. It's hard to them also.
Very much so. We need another woman prime minister. We have
I think so.
Here. Go for it.
Right.
Go for it.
The women.
Would you consider it?
No, I don't. I don't like politics. I think politics is not, it's dirt.
What are some of your favorite memories, either recently or as a child?
As a child, my childhood in the Moshav, it was very nice. And now also, I've got a very nice apartment, and I live very good with my husband. And we are very good, we are happy together. We enjoy to be together. We enjoy to go abroad, but now with COVID-19 and everything, we can't go. So we hope it will finish. God maybe will do something.
That's what we talk about sometimes.
Yeah.
Is there anything funny that you can remember? Something that was really funny, maybe a surprise, and you went, I don't know, I don't know.
Yes, when I was 60 years, it was 10 years ago, my sister-in-law, she made me a surprise birthday. I didn't know nothing from this. She talked with my friend, every friend, with Amnon. She took photos, everything, without my knowing. And then my friend, she said to me, Hannah, you want to go in the birthday day? You want to come with me to drink coffee in a coffee house? I said, okay, I'm coming with you. Okay, we sat and we drank a coffee. And then she told me, you know what? I need to go to Tammy, to my sister-in-law, to see some pictures she promised to me to do for me in Shoresh. They living in Shoresh. I said, okay, I will come with you. I didn't, even in my, I didn't think that it will be like this. So we get to their house. Everything was quiet, nothing. I opened the door, and I think 50 people cried, Mazal Tov, 60 years, happy 60 years. I was shocked. Really, I was shocked. But it was so good, it was so nice.
Oh. And now you're going to do the same thing.
To Amnon?
And to Amnon.
Another 2 years.
Well, I thought you were doing it this year.
No, he is 78, no,
Okay.
in 80.
In 80, okay.
78, it's not here and not there.
Okay. Last time I asked you a question, I'm going to ask you the same question. What do you want us to pray for you?
For me? Or for all is...
For you.
For me?
Yeah.
That I will be healthy. And healthy. This is a more healthy, yeah, only healthy. I don't want, I am happy. I have enough from everything. I have a good husband. I have a nice family. Everything is good. Health, health, health. Only health.
Only health. B'Shem Yeshua.
Yeah.
Amen, amen.
Amen, amen.
Well, with that, I want to say lehitraot. You heard what Hannah's prayer is. You saw the kind of woman she is. She's a very, very, very special woman.
Thank you.
I am so grateful to our God who put us together.
Right.
And my little dog, and this you don't know, when we are waiting for the elevator, he pulls the leash.
To my apartment?
To your apartment.
So come and get...
Yeah, I can't. I got to take him out because he's got to go to the bathroom. So with that, I say lehitraot.
Lehitraot, and God bless everyone.
Amen. Amen.